Chris connected to New Social Water intentionally with God and the angels up in the sky and the angels that fell. Chris connected to New Social Water intentionally. One of the best programs promoted NT and WA borders. I want to say about children, even though I teach lessons, well, if I do teach lessons, because usually when I'm with kids, I'm always talking and I'm always teaching kids somehow. Been at UN Center twice, different times in the 80s and one in the 2000s, and I'm done teaching. The final one was teaching art, but in 2017 I done 1 year cleaning at Bullock Camp School. Praise the Lord God. Makes me a teacher at age 13. I want to say on that. That's a that's good kid quest because God requires DNA DNA print on his word of God, kids, DNA print like this. See this print here? Like that print. And what I got, I as though needing to God millions and trillions of times, and I said to God, this must be it. This must be it, and this is what I got. And you know what? I have a Diana Ross as well. Miracle too. See? See what I mean? All the DNA of kids. DNA of Paul, my son Ainsley, and his foster mom. See there? Eagle. That's a DNA. 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 See? DNA. And people are gonna say, oh, but you didn't put color in it. And you know what? That hook there is a Christ. It look like Christ, doesn't he? And that's a miracle design on orange charm at the back of the page a charm. Price a little pool, other pool here too. I've got orange charm. That one there. That's a orange, and orange is skin on Word of God. It's the only one recorded on the orange. That's all. No other. You know what I mean? Oh, praise the Lord. What are people gonna say? But Mary, children first on the zone for God. Yeah, but we need the kid on zone like DNA. Like when you go in the Bible, I'm in there. It'll read it. It'll read it. And what I was gonna say is when you name a kid like Joseph, for example, if you name a kid Joseph, you gotta zone in Word of God. Joseph, Joseph Word of God. Because that's how the gospel ticks, black and white. And I can tell you why. Too, that I could have escaped somehow. Angelina was the word of God too. Angelina. And I have an angel on song all the time. And see, Willie the White Cow. See, I'm British, but and English, but still, and people say, oh, but you have children on all the time, and you're talking. I'm not talking about it, children. I'm talking about the word of God. The word of God. You know, and you know what I mean? Because to God, He wants to see the result of any kid. That means no grog, no ganja, and all that sort of deal. And God will say, will God say, I don't want that kid, or I don't want that kid, I don't want that children, I don't want that children, I don't want child. Because see this child here, I caught her and right out. See, you said Calvary. See that child there? That's at Calvary. Sneak into me. See what I mean? That cross there, Calvary, and sneak into me. And you know what? Guess what? You know what she said to me? And spoke, buy me as a child, or buy someone as a child. See, Meg is a child, and you know that there is an error on Jesus on Magdalene, Margaret. Whether they were twins, we don't know. See, we don't know. See, look, like a lot of people they promise God a lot of things in the Bible. In the Bible, do they give back God the money? Do they give back God the money? I can just flip here and I'll have a look at one here. In Numbers, oh, that's a promise. Number promised me a very good book. Only because I saw it with Dad. But I won't read Exodus, but I'll read Genesis. Abraham, not one. and you're author of the finish of the fight, that's what happens. They zone in. They zone. But who the author?